Hey guys, Ash and Sundar here from C4 Tech, and welcome to another episode of Ash Answers powered by Lenovo Z2 Plus. So we've been kind of out of action for a week now because we've been renovating the place, got a sit-stand desk and all that. So anyway, a lot of new updates coming headed your way, a lot of devices to be unboxed and reviewed. But we thought we'd start with answering your questions. So, Ash Answers is a show where we answer your questions that you tweet out to us with the hashtag Ash Answers. And go on, let's get to the questions.
Opinions on Xiaomi Mi 5s and the Mi 5s Plus.
So, to be honest, I've kind of been out of the loop the last week, not even had access to the internet for most periods. Yeah, I did have my 3G SIM, but I've been spending a lot of time. As far as I know, that's the what is that? 464, 6128 on the Plus,
Yeah, on the Plus
821,
and 332 and 464 on the Mi 5s.
no 256
No
on the
256.
Plus. Okay, 128 is the
Yeah,
most.
128.
Okay, with
So with the
fingerprint
5s, we have the ultrasonic fingerprint scanner and pressure sensitive display.
5S Plus.
No, we don't have them on. I mean, we have the ultrasonic scanner, but no pressure sensitive display on the
Pressure
S
sensitive
Plus.
displays on the
No, no,
Plus.
no, it's not.
So yeah, a quick fact check later. Yeah, the Mi 5S, the higher variant, the 4128, actually has a pressure sensitive display.
Kind of disappointed. I mean, I don't know why Xiaomi decided not to include it in the Mi 5s Plus. That said, Mi 5s Plus has a unique feature like
A dual
the dual
camera.
camera setup, which the Mi 5s doesn't have. But the Mi 5s has the Sony IMX378 sensor,
Okay.
successor to the sensor found on the Nexus 5X and the 6P.
Okay. So yeah, guys, if you want me to go back, check out the launch event coverage and come up with the things you need to know about the Mi 5s and Mi 5s Plus, I could probably do that this week or the coming week. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see that. Anyway, moving on to the next question.
Can the Redmi Pro launch in India with Snapdragon 653?
To be honest, I actually just googled that now. As far as I know, that's the rumored Qualcomm's rumored mid-end chip, a successor to the 652 with the new A73 cores. Again, since it's not even officially announced,
We don't know anything about it yet.
yeah, we can't really say if it would. But
Yeah.
if it gets announced, with Xiaomi's current launch speeds, there might be a Redmi Note 4S or something. They could probably do that.
We're not sure if it would come with the Redmi Pro or the Redmi Note 4, so we just gotta wait.
Yeah, probably.
Fingers crossed, we hope either of the phones
Phones make it to
reaches,
India.
yeah. What is your favorite or exciting smartphone innovation until now, and why?
Aren't we answering this on every Ash Answers? He picks the questions.
No, okay, we answer something related to innovation, but what's your favorite innovation on a smartphone? Do you have
S
any-
Pen.
S
I'm
Pen.
sorry, guys. I've still not set up the audio, so it's kind of on the monitor's audio. It was supposed to be elsewhere. Sorry about the interruption. For me, it'll be the S Pen.
All right.
It's my favorite
Why?
because I like it. At least as of now, most websites are very mobile friendly, but it wasn't that way even a couple of years back. And the S Pen really helped with hitting those small links on desktop versions of pages. And even now, sometimes when I want to quickly jump back to a desktop version, none of the none of the gimmicks or other features that Samsung markets, I don't particularly use them a lot, but the S Pen in itself, bringing back the stylus, that was a bold decision, and yeah, I'd call that courageous.
Okay. And mine would be the fingerprint scanner. So, it made a lot of our lives easier with the fingerprint scanner.
Thank you,
No
Motorola.
Yeah, thank you, Motorola. Was that Motorola?
Yeah,
It's
Atrix.
Motorola, yeah. I know that's not actually a big innovation. It's been found on laptops from years back, but then
Thank you, Lenovo.
still bringing it to a phone,
Thank you, Lenovo, our sponsors for this video.
but still bringing it to a phone, it's something. Galaxy J7 Prime versus the UK Z2 Plus.
Galaxy
I picked the
J7
question.
Prime. Galaxy J7 Prime. Okay, in case
Alright?
someone didn't get that sarcasm, Z2
Z2
Plus.
Plus. Not because we are sponsored by ZUK, but
Yeah.
actually Z2 Plus. Xiaomi Mi 5 or ZUK Z2 Plus. My preference is camera and battery.
Um,
Camera
I've
Mi 5.
we've
Agree?
not used the Z2 Plus.
We
See,
have.
we use the Z2 that
Yeah.
didn't have the Indian optimizations.
Okay.
What I've heard from Lenovo is that they have worked on the software part of the camera
Okay.
and the battery life as well, which is something I wasn't really impressed with. It was not bad,
Yeah.
but it was not great
It's
either.
on par with the Mi
Yeah,
5's
Mi
battery life.
5, yes.
So battery
So
life good.
if that's been improved, my results might differ. We've got a Z2 Plus in the office. We've yet to even take it out of the box. So this is a question we should probably answer next week
Yeah.
if someone can ask us that again.
Will the Lenovo ZUK Z2 compete with OnePlus 3 and Mi 5? Will it take Lenovo to a next level? Okay, honestly, there are a few things that the Mi 5 and the OnePlus 3 are better at, but given the price point, Lenovo has done it this time, has really killed it with the price. So considering if price is an important factor for you, then it's the Z2 Plus.
Yeah, so even without taking to, let's say, all the Lenovo stuff that they've said, the optimizations of the camera and the battery life improvements, they don't amount to anything. Even the ZUK Z2, the one that we use, that I tested
Yeah.
personally with the Chinese firmware, even that phone at 18,000 bucks, I feel is very competitive compared to the OnePlus 3 and the Xiaomi Mi 5. Uh, with the Mi 5, it's got the higher clocked 820, so that basically makes it gives it a leg up. And again, ZUI, well, it's not my favorite UI. It is quite snappy. The memory management was amazing on the
Yeah.
ZUK Z2. So as long as Xiaomi, Lenovo India haven't screwed up the software in India, it would. I'd say, I did. I mean, I my best guess, an educated guess here would be that yes, it'll be competitive. But again, more on it next week.
Smartphone cameras versus DSLRs. What?
I absolutely hate brands, doing the DSLR
Yeah,
comparisons.
exactly. Every year, I mean, not just the brands, but even people. And I've seen in a lot of articles that they claim the next iPhone will be competitive, like will be like you get it.
Yeah. I've
And
heard you say that.
I don't agree with it at all because smartphones, okay, under bright light outdoors, they may be like okay, it's
I mean,
good.
see, even a 8,000 buck point and shoot will give you great images
Yeah,
under good light outdoors. So all those big freaking landscape shots they get, it's doable with even last year's camera. Like every time Samsung or Apple teases our best iPhone yet or our best Galaxy yet or something like that, the same picture, the beautiful image, you could have probably captured it with the last year's phone. You could. It's more of how good the image looks. See, all cameras are quite good these days, especially on flagships, but they're gonna get nowhere close to
yeah,
DSLRs. The fact is, this is the same reason why laptops will never catch up with desktops,
desktops.
because as much power as you add to a smaller chip, the same technology goes on to the bigger form factor. So, as powerful as a smartphone camera or a laptop gets, the power inside a full fledged DSLR or a a desktop, it's just gonna get that much higher. The gap will remain. It will get close to an extent, but again, the full manual controls and stuff of a DSLR, it's never gonna get close. That's just my 2 cents.
Maybe a camera DSLR, I mean, a smartphone DSLR hybrid.
Galaxy Zoom.
See Galaxy Zoom. Unless you want this bigger sensor on your phone, no, it's not going to happen any day.
I mean, basically, you could add smartphone functionalities to a DSLR,
Yeah.
and that's it. So you could probably like, do we have our mirrorless camera around? Can you just get the mirrorless camera? Can you get our FS7 lens? So this would be DSLR-esque. This is not even a DSLR. This is a mirrorless camera, but still, this is how you'd look. And let's make that a little bit more ridiculous now. So this could be if they actually added smartphone capabilities, you could go make calls like this. Hey guys, hello. Hey Ranjit, what's up?
Are you gonna do any video on the new setup in your office?
Yes, the setup is not yet complete. We still have quite a few things to finish, and there are some things that we are importing. So once everything is set up, definitely.
You'll see two of them.
To what?
This and that.
Oh yeah.
That's basically his whole setup. Anyway, I'll try to change a few things that you may not be familiar with, and I'll try to capture it
I
on
never
camera.
did a original setup tour, so it's all
Yeah,
gonna
but
be new.
I think they're all familiar with the background.
Most probably, yeah.
Why Samsung isn't providing basic sensors on budget and mid-range phones, while other companies manage to do so? That's exactly what we are asking Samsung.
Yeah. That's been the question that I've been asking Samsung over and over and over and over and over again. Right from the original Grand or whatever that I reviewed till the last Samsung.
I've been using the C5, Galaxy C5 for the past 1 or 2 weeks. I'm testing it out right now. So at first I thought Samsung is improving. They have added quite a few sensors in this, like the auto brightness sensor, the haptic feedback, and all that. But then I tried watching a 360-degree video, and there it goes, no gyroscope sensor.
So that's Samsung for you, and this is not a cheap phone, by the way. This
It
Samsung is
costs
pricing at
about
around 20, 22
yeah,
ish,
25, 22, 22, 25,
something like that. So at that price segment, you're talking about the Mi5, the OnePlus 3,
That offer Snapdragon 820.
820s. So this is a 617, by the way. And
On-screen buttons or physical buttons or touch-sensitive buttons? Your preference?
okay, physical buttons are done. I mean, as in like all three physical just doesn't happen anymore. For me, I would like capacitive keys. Yeah, I like capacitive keys. I don't like the on-screen keys.
Let's
Why?
take on-screen buttons out of the equation. I hate it because I don't want to waste the
Screen real
screen
estate.
real estate. So physical buttons or touch-sensitive buttons, I personally prefer physical buttons. It might be weird, but then I mean, I'm actually kind of getting used to using the touch-sensitive buttons. But if I were given a choice, I would choose the physical buttons because like playing a lot of games. I actually accidentally touch the back or the what's that the
Recent apps.
recent apps button, and it's kind of annoying.
For me, yeah, I used to think I liked physical keys, but that still I used the Mi 5 or the what is that? The OnePlus 3, I guess. No, the OnePlus 3 doesn't have a physical key. The Mi 5
I like
and
I
the
like
Z2 Plus.
yeah.
So let me
Okay.
finish. So basically, these phones have a hybrid key. I found myself using the what do you say, the capacitive home key more than the actual physical key. So that's when I actually found out I liked capacitive keys more. I wouldn't mind a hybrid key either. I
I
like
like
what.
Xiaomi's approach with the Mi 5, offering both the physical key and a capacitive key.
Yeah, so that's kind of like what Meizu started it. So yeah, I'd actually like a solution like that.
Which monitor do you use for your triple monitor setup? Will different sized monitors for dual monitor setup create any problem?
I don't have a triple monitor setup anymore, so if you can see, there are only two.
I stole one.
Different sizes would work.
Yeah, it would work.
It
No
would work
issues.
depending on what you wanna do. So if you wanna split it up for something equal, might not really look great. If you wanna try monitor setup for gaming or something, it might look very awkward. But
Or
if
yeah,
you are just using it for reference, as like you are using a like Premiere or something, where you just want one monitor for some extra information, then a smaller monitor wouldn't work. What do you think?
yeah. Or using a laptop if you want a bigger screen, that would work too.
Yeah. So I guess that's it, guys. For that's all the time we had for today's episode. Once again, a big shout out to Lenovo UK, our sponsors for this video. Thank you for making this happen. And make sure you follow us on Twitter. Here are our handles, and tweet out with the hashtag #AshAnswers for next week's episode. Again, Sundays, most
Hopefully.
Sundays, hopefully. Yeah, we've been missing quite a few Sundays, but that shouldn't happen anymore once the new setup's done.
It's almost
And
done.
yeah, it's almost done. So,
So I guess that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Sundar and Ash from C4E Tech, leaving for the moment. Have a
great day.
day.
Bye now. When did they even say that?
I think that let's do another fact check.
That's it on an right?
No, that was 3777. DLSR